Well, it's another day of just chilling out, having the super tasty bananas. And yeah, and I try to figure out what I'm going to be doing later on. Oh, hey, everybody. I didn't see you right there. Yeah, I'm just enjoying the nice bananas and trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing today. Actually, I know what I can do today. We're going to be talking about one of the most underappreciated and just most not very talked about Nintendo series of games, the Donkey Kong series. Super bananas. Oh no! Potatoes. Donkey Kong is one of Nintendo's biggest, well, kind of biggest video game characters in the Donkey Kong series, but he also mainly appears in a lot of the Mario spin-off games as well, like Mario Kart, the Mario sports games and the Mario parties and all that kind of other stuff. To be honest, I never even knew that he had his own gaming series until I started watching, some of his so like some YouTubers talking about the Donkey Kong series on YouTube and stuff, to be honest with you. So, before I knew that he had his own game series, all I knew that he was just part of the Mario roster, to be honest with you. Because that was like my first kind of introduction to Nintendo was the Mario series and stuff. But Nintendo hasn't really been, doing a lot with him lately, to be honest. So that's why I'm going to be going through the history of his games, starting all the way back in 1994. We're mostly going to be going through the Donkey Kong Country games. So the first one, of course, being Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. So let me just pull it up right here on my laptop. So this is Donkey Kong Country. First ever game in the series of the Donkey Kong series. But I guess if you want to go even further than this game, there was also the Donkey Kong arcade game, which of course came out for the arcade machines. But in that one, in the Donkey Kong arcade game, instead of it being Donkey Kong himself, the modern day Donkey Kong as they call him, the one in the arcade game was actually his grandpa, Cranky Kong, who I'll be showing off pretty soon, actually. So actually, here are all the intros to the Donkey Kong Country games, just so you can check them out and stuff.
mejor con Pepsi.
And that is Cranky Kong right there, actually. Who is the modern day Donkey Kong's grandfather. So now we're moving on to the second game, the one that came out in 1995, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest, where Donkey Kong actually gets kidnapped and Diddy Kong has to go and save him with his girlfriend Dixie Kong. So now we're on to the third Donkey Kong Country game, which I'm guessing came out in 1996. And this one, yep, I was right. It's called Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. Where in this game, both Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong both get captured by King K. Rool, who was like the main, the main antagonist in all the Donkey Kong Country games. So now Dixie Kong, who's Diddy's girlfriend, has to go and set out with her little cousin Kitty Kong to go and save both Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Now we're on to Donkey Kong Country Returns. And in this game, the King K. Rool and his army of crocodiles, they actually get replaced by these tiki guys. Who actually hypnotize all the animals, as you can see in the cutscene.
Ever since Taylor started looking for a new cashback credit card, she's been freezing up.
I got this.
Or you could try NerdWallet, which has side-by-side comparisons to help find the best credit card for you.
Ooh, thanks.
NerdWallet, the smartest decision for all your financial decisions.
Who is this guy? I was his therapy dog. Want to rub my belly?
Hard bud.
And now we move on to the last game in the series, which is called Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And as you can see, they're all celebrating Donkey Kong's birthday. And this game actually came out for both the Wii U and the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch. So it came out on 2 systems. And this game also introduced some new villains known as the Snowmads, a group of Viking warriors. And they just decided to go and take over Donkey Kong Island just because they want to. So now I'll be showing off the first level in all of the Donkey Kong Country games, the evolution of first levels. As you can see in the first game, you know, the whole reason Donkey Kong goes on the adventure is because his bananas get stolen. So he's trying to get them back. So I actually ended up trying out the first 2 games for myself on my Nintendo Switch because they actually have like a little emulator where you get to play the first 3 games. I've only tried out the first 2 like just now, but I mean they're so super hard, man. Then again, that's how games were back in the bunch of years ago. They used to be super hard than the games we have nowadays, to be honest. But I just figured I'd try them out just so I could see how they are and stuff. The music in these games are just so catchy, to be honest with you.
Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream.
So now we're on the first level of Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest. So now we're on to the first level of Donkey Kong Country 3 Dixie's Double Trouble. And before I forget to mention this, my actual first time, experiencing the Donkey Kong Country series for myself was actually the Donkey Kong Country Returns, but not the one for the Wii, because they also had 2 versions of that game, the one for the Wii and the one for the 3DS. So my first, ever experience with the series was the one one for the 3DS version of Donkey Kong Country Returns. Just so you all know. Collect 50 stars. So now this is the first level of Donkey Kong Country Returns. This is the Wii version.
It's a lovely day today, and whatever you got to do.
now we'll be moving on to the first level, which is the one in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And this is the Switch version. So in the Switch version, besides just playing as, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, who came back again, and then also Cranky Kong, who was playable for the first time in this game, you also got to play as Donkey Kong's crazy cousin, my most favorite of all the Donkey Kong characters, Funky Kong. And they're going to be showing him doing the first level in the Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze actually right here. So hopefully you're going to enjoy it a lot.
The Trenton family is big on holiday traditions, and Haverty's helped them find furniture to withstand them all.